lot and I carry a computer with me. So it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had to find a place that had Wi-Fi. I had to get connected to do a voice thing. And I found this cafe that says Wi-Fi available, and I sit down, big sign, right on top of the front door says 5G available. Well, let me tell you something. I didn't experience any improvement in the voice quality, the audio quality, or the connection speed with that. So why do you think this pushes?
I think it is because they're running out of frequencies in which to broadcast. I think that the theory of everything being interconnected is driving an effort to increase the frequency with which they can communicate. Because if they want everything, if they, okay, and I use that in quotation marks, are looking to have everything connected so that you have ultimate convenience, then you're going to need a huge band of frequencies that you can use. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
In
Yeah.
other words, if you want to have everything connected, you want your medical records connected to your financial records connected to you, connected to all of that requires a huge a diversity of frequency, a large bandwidth, and the capability of handling all that data on multiple channels. So that's what's driving it. It's got to be. What else is there?
Yeah, I mean, they're just amassing so much data on everything, about everyone, about all human-based activity. And, I believe you're absolutely right, is that they need to move to a new level where they can now exchange massive amounts of data very quickly.
That's right. And integrate it. Not just exchange it, but then use it, turn data into information by adding context to it. That's where the value comes in. That's where your value added is. That's where your money is. So they need that frequency, increasing frequencies, and they're really topped out in many of the other bands. So they're going to go for this, and people are probably going to buy into it. I was thinking about your comment about how can we best let people know. Well, I don't have Alexa in my house. Do you have Alexa in your house?
Oh, no, she's not invited.
Right.
I don't want her in there.
I took the big box of my camera on my computer to talk to you,
Oh.
but it will go up and then it goes back on, Do you have all of the instruments that are currently off in the marketplace? We don't. I
No.
don't have it in my house.
No, I try to avoid that stuff. Much to my dismay, I realized we bought a refrigerator, an LG refrigerator that, yeah, I if you look at the government way, I think it was the White House put out a paper about the new 5G infrastructure and how it was going to make everybody's lives more interconnected, and it was going to be able to bring data to people at much faster speeds, and you'd be able to get, go out on the net and get answers to, let's call them questions, at a much quicker rate. What do you say to people? The old adage, being in network engineering myself and systems, your speed is only as fast as the slowest link on that chain. So, they can bombard you with all this 5G, and I don't know, if you've got to connect, let me back up. I guess they're trying to move us all off of any type of hardwire connection into this wireless thing. But, if you've got an Ethernet cable and your house is wired for